Hey homies, welcome back to another video. My name's Loser, and today we're playing some XDefiant. Now, I wanted to talk in today's video about a bit of a problem that I saw in XDefiant. But first off, I want to say just a few praises for this game, because honestly, I have had so much fun playing XDefiant, and it's been kind of a nice little refresher after the disappointment from the last few Call of Duties. Not to say that the last few Call of Duties are terrible, but I just don't think that they're up to community expectations for video games at this point. And yeah, I think that they're just they're falling short a little bit in some areas. But XDefiant has been pretty good so far. I mean, in terms of servers and stuff like that, I really can't complain, and weapon balancing seems kind of nice, and I enjoy the sniping, which is really the biggest, factor in games for me, especially first-person shooters. Whether or not the sniping is it has good mechanics, and the movement is great, and everything just feels really crisp. However, with that all being said, a few games ago, I ran into a bit of a problem, and that is somebody is already hacking on this game. Believe it or not, the game hasn't been out for even a month yet, and we already got people hacking on here. And honestly, it's kind of disappointing to see. It's a Ubisoft game, and Ubisoft is Ubisoft. If you guys haven't played any of their games before, they kind of have a notorious hacking problem. And it sucks, but it is the reality. Rainbow Six has one of the most dog shit anti-cheat systems I've ever seen, because it just seems that everybody gets around it one way or another. And Ubisoft has tried to do things in the past, but it doesn't seem like anything that they're doing is really working, at least in the way that I think that they wanted to. People are just still finding their way around everything. So it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go ahead and play the clips that I got from that. And you guys can be the judge of, the best way that Ubisoft should go about handling this. I just got dumpstered on, by the way. But I don't know. I really don't want to see this game end up like Call of Duty. So anyways, check out these clips. Let me know what you think. Don't Get Shanked is the name of this player. Immediately. Yeah, you can't do fucking anything against him, dude. What the fuck? Great. Good spawn. Yep, can't even do it. Yeah, I'm surprised this team even got 100 points. Yeah, honestly, it was really funny at the time, and I'm not upset over it, but I'm just I want to bring this, into light, because I just don't, like I said, I don't want it to end up like Call of Duty, where you have so many cheaters that you just don't enjoy the game anymore. And it's gonna take its natural life cycle for the game, I'm sure of it, but I just think that Ubisoft should be more vigilant, because I think that they have a really good thing going here. Like I said, XDefiant has been really fun, and it's a good game to play with my friends, and everybody seems to be having a good time, at least for the most part. But I think what really makes it fun is that, everything's kind of balanced, and there's no skill-based matchmaking. It's a little more casual, and I kind of enjoy that, because I'm not looking to be punished for being good at a game and having to play against other people. I know that I'm not gonna harp on the whole skill-based matchmaking thing, because that's been done time and time again, and there's other people that are more qualified to talk about it than I am that have talked about it. So I'm not gonna shit on that too much. The whole hacking thing, I've only seen it once so far, but the fact that it happened less than a month into the game is kind of worrying. And I'm not the only one that has experienced this. My friends have said that they've gotten into games with hackers before, and I don't know, it just doesn't bode well. Personally, having seen this happen in other games, I worry that we're gonna end up with, another Call of Duty or something else that's, just like Rainbow Six. They kind of have given up on the whole, I don't know, idea that they can fix their game. But whatever it is, I just need them to not, give up. I think that they have really an opportunity to make a super competitive game with a good esports league and everything like that. But they just cannot let hackers really diminish the popularity of the game, because they refuse to accept and acknowledge the problems that they're having. And the last thing that I also want to happen is that it ends up just another cosmetic grab game. We have the shop already, and there's stuff in there. The battle pass, the whole battle pass thing is getting kind of worn out at this point. With every game has a battle pass, or some sort of tier progress to get cosmetic items or things for the game. And I don't know, it's getting worn out at this point. So I'm just hoping that they take a different direction with how they handled things in the past with their other games, R6. Now, don't get me wrong, like R6 is really fun, but at the same time, it's also kind of a pain because you have the whole hacking situation, and it's just not, I don't know, it's just not the best. I will say though, I'm really enjoying the gunplay of this game, and the overall like feel and movement of everything. I just wish that my computer could run it a bit better, but that's nothing against the game. That's everything to do with me, really. This is also a really bad map for sniping. I'm just also not doing the best right now. Yeah, I have really high praises for this game. I like it a lot, and I want to continue playing it, especially with like the disappointment that Fortnite has kind of brought me lately. I just got fucked. Like, after finding out that they removed the snipers, which I wanted to make a video about that, but I'm not really sure. But finding out that they removed the snipers from their game really hurt, because that's all I cared about in that fucking video game. I mean, that was the sole reason I think I kept playing Fortnite, was because the snipers were fun to use. I mean, they were a little overpowered for a little bit, and I think that the nerf that they did originally was decent, and I kind of accepted it. Then they nerfed them again, I think, and then now they just have taken them out of the game completely. So it seems like they're embracing a more of a, I don't know, an esports oriented like loadout options, which sucks, but it is the reality. That's what makes them the most money, and I think they're going to continue to do things that make them the most money, which is what a lot of companies are doing at this point. You know, the whole, like I was talking about earlier, the whole cosmetic grab thing, it kind of sucks, but it is the truth that that's what most games are resorting to. I mean, you know, I want Ubisoft to really keep going what they've got going, because I think they've been listening so far pretty well to community feedback and everything like that. I'm missing so many shots here. They've been doing really well about their community feedback and like making sure that they're staying on top of things, which is good, and that helps the longevity of a game, because if you're not listening to the community that's actually playing the game and you're just continuing to ignore the issues that they're presenting, and instead you do what Call of Duty does and make fucking amazing skins, but nobody wants to buy them because nobody wants to play the game, you know? So it makes more sense to focus on the game rather than focusing on like cosmetic issues. Oh my god, I'm bad. Also in here, like whenever I'm voting, I try to do the ones that are the most helpful for the team. Like the healing is nice, and like capturing and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck if somebody has a high KD. Like you can do that. You can run around and hit your shots. I'd rather reward the players who are actually allowing us to win the game. Not to say that getting kills doesn't win the game, but you know, doing the objectives is the point. So the people that actually want to do that, that's cool for them. But in the meantime, I'm going to run around with my little sniper. As long as there's not a hacker problem, I think I'll be okay, and I'll still continue to play. But I think that they should do better with their anti-cheat and also like their punishment systems, you know. But that's okay. In the meantime, they have some stuff to fix, obviously. It's not a perfect game, but it is pretty good. It's pretty fucking fun. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video. I love you all. Mwah. Kisses. Bye.